And what are we missing here, everybody? I'm gonna give you a clue. We're missing Corsairs here. Well, not a clue, but I'll tell you the answer. We're missing Corsairs. Um, Really interesting, not going for a Stargate at all here at this point in the game. You would almost never see that Protoss versus Zerg nowadays going for no Stargate. Just because it's so convenient to have those Corsairs flying above and chasing Overlords, getting a good scout off on the enemy base, and also just forcing your opponent to micro more with their Hydralisks protecting their Overlords, etc. Lurkers now moving up here, and maybe they're going to be able to attack this pylon here at range. It seems that they will attack this first pylon here, and these Zealots really can't do much, although these Templars certainly will be able to start storming quite soon. And he needs to be careful, though. Oh, wow, nice storm there. And good retreat by ZergLee. ZergLee also has his Spire up, and seems that his second base is second expansion is fully up. So 3 bases pumping gas for ZergLee. I would say he has a good advantage against Grrrr at this point in the game. Grrrr is rounding out his tech tree though, and he might be able to push out quite soon. Now ZergLee going in for a break here. I don't think this was a very wise move though. That was not a wise move at all. I don't know what he was thinking with those lings, basically just throwing them away. And wow, look at this Ninja DT. Ninja DT is going to be sneaking out of the base, and I'm not sure if ZergLee spotted it. I don't see any units coming in here, although this Overlord should be noticing it now that this Overlord has spotted it, and seems that he's getting himself ready, building a lot of creep colonies here, and this is going to ward off this DT from his second expansion, and also from his main base here. It's just not going to get anywhere. This is what I meant about getting Corsairs. Look at the position of these Overlords. They're everywhere around the map, and there's not much that not much Grrrr can do about it, although Grrrr now breaking out of the little contain that was being set up here, killing off all the Lurkers, it seems, with his Zealots and Archons. And look at this Overlord! WTF, this Overlord has been there for like 3 minutes, and it's just chilling right here, and now it's speed upgrade, so it might yet get away. It looks like he will get away. Oh wow, and Mutalisk Crest going in here for ZergLee. So nice transition in a Mutas here, and this is another reason to get Corsairs, ladies and gentlemen. You need them so you don't die to Mutalisks. But I'm sure Grrrr is going to use his Templar. He needs to get his Templar over here. His Forge is going to go down though. ZergLee focusing fire on the Forge to stop the level 2 upgrades. And wow, great storm by Grrrr there, catching. Well, actually, no, good dodging there also by ZergLee with his Mutalisk. So doing a good amount of damage there, killing off that Forge, and finding a weak point here where the cannons weren't covering. Now we're seeing dual evolution chambers. This is another thing. Zergs nowadays would be going for evolution chambers much earlier to deal with a +1 attack. Zerg's Mutalisk getting caught off in the open here by a bunch of Dragoons, but against these Dragoons moving outwards, he's actually going to be quite effective. This Archon needs to get in the battle here and stop these marauding Mutalisks from doing too much damage. 2 Lurkers out in the field just there to delay some more. And Grrrr is trying to set up an expansion at the right side. This is why he's moving out his units, actually. Not sure if this is going to hold, though. I feel that ZergLee, it would be greatly in his benefit to get a lot of units and shut this down. As long as he can shut this down, I think he's going to be in firm control of the game, especially with the upper left expansion here. But it seems that honestly, his APM is not very high. He's busy focusing on these Mutalisks here, not really focusing on macro production. You can see with his larva here. Hive going up for him, though, and no upgrades yet for him. Interesting. Now ZergLee taking another expansion here at the right side. This is a island expansion, I believe. So both going to heavy macro mode here, although I don't know if I'd call ZergLee's game very macro heavy right now, because yeah, he's just getting sunken colonies. His unit count is fairly low at 75. Should be much higher, whereas Grrr's unit count is quite decent right now. And oh yeah, Grrrr does have this expansion here. He's taken his mineral only there, and now he does have a substantial force here. These Overlords, I don't know what they're doing. They're going to get killed here. They're rallied over to the southeast, and they're going to get executed. They're using the storm on the Overlord. Interesting. Now the Hive going up here. And a lot of Mutalisks. So we could be seeing a Guardian push here, believe it or not. We could be seeing Guardians coming up for for ZergLee, and this is once again exploiting the fact that I don't believe there still is a Stargate yet. And oh, nice, trying to get those Mulisks in there, but unfortunately there was no gap in these static defenses. They are going to ward off Mulisks pretty well. And a Dark Archon being summoned here. So a Dark Archon morphed for Giyom, and this could be really interesting. Giyom, or however you pronounce his name. What is he researching here? Nothing so far at the Templar Archives. I'm not sure if he has Maelstrom up yet. Of course, that is a very useful spell to have against Zerg players, and wow. A lot of sunken colonies there. 7 sunkens at this expansion. So both players are relying quite heavily on static defenses. And now the DT is going to try to pick off these drones moving over. Still 0-0 upgrades for ZergLee. And ZergLee now getting his upgrades. Greater Spire is morphing for ZergLee, by the way. So, not sure exactly where his Mulisks are. But he certainly will be making Guardians here. Going for the big air. And, wow, look at this. An Archon drop coming in from Grrrr. They're going to polish off this base quite nicely here. Despite the one sunken being there. That's going to get taken care of. Here's a group of Mulisks, and they're probably all going to be morphed into Guardians. He certainly has enough to morph them all into Guardians at once. And Giyom has picked up another expansion at the right side, so he's getting himself back even in expansion, especially taking this one down. I say the momentum of the game has swung back to Grrrr now. He does have the upgrade advantage, certainly. I believe he's probably a 2-2 now. 2-1. 2 attack, 1 defense. And that's not bad at all for Giyom. And these Archons have taken out this base over here. I suppose he could even drop them over here. He should actually drop them into the main base or to this expansion and just kill off some drones. He could certainly do that. Meanwhile, a lot of static defense up for ZergLee. And, oh wow, here's ZergLee is coming with the Guardians. But look at these Dark Archons here. Dark Archons have Maelstrom the Guardians, although not in a great position because, see, if he had Corsairs, he'd be able to kill those Guardians while they were Maelstrom. But no, they're not going to do anything there, actually. But High Templar is coming in. They're going to get Storms off. This is part of the reason why you don't want to use Guardians. Oh, look at that. Carnage. That High Templar just killed 5 Guardians with 2 Storms. A very nice play there. And these Archons are still just chilling out here. And now I think Grrrr can move out quite nicely, quite safely here. Maybe he should get just a couple of Reavers and take care of this. But look at this, Ultralisks are out. 1-1 Ultralisks, though, not upgraded very much yet. But Ultras nonetheless. And they're going to be moving south to engage this large army here. Actually, this is a substantial Zerg army here. I think he's going to win this battle. No Archons around, but Maelstrom on the Ultralisks. Nice Maelstrom there on those Ultras and Zerglings, stopping them from getting in the battle. Now they are awakened, though. Maelstrom, of course, doesn't last nearly as long as Stasis. Good Storm going off on those Ultras, but is it going to be enough, though? I think it is going to be enough, in fact. Managing to push back that attack with that nice Maelstrom, even though he had no Archons nearby and no Reavers. And this Dark Archon needs to run. You do not want to lose any Dark Archons. And energy going up for these Dark Archons. I guess he's probably, well, he's definitely researched Maelstrom. Could he be researching Mind Control? That is the next question. Mind Control would just by itself be a Pimpest play, I think. You hardly ever see them in real StarCraft. And it would just be lovely to see some Mind Control on Ultralisks, or especially on these Overlords. That would be sweet. Just capture the whole Overlord full of units. And now a Doom Drop coming in from ZergLee. Will Giyom see it in time? I don't know. And he's still just wandering around here with that shuttle full of 2 Archons. And this is going right into the main. I believe he has spotted it by now. He is bringing his reinforcements back as quickly as possible. Observers have helped him spot it. And now ZergLee going for the drop inside the main. And he's gotten a lot of Ultras inside the main here. Wow. Archons and Zealots coming up as reinforcements. And it's a good thing he has a couple of Zealots here just to stem the tide a little bit. And I think he's going to be able to hold this off pretty easily with the reinforcements coming in. Yeah, he is going to be able to hold off this attack fairly well. So taking a large lead here. But here comes another attack from ZergLee. ZergLee going in